What's up guys, Christian here from leanwithstyle.com. In this video I want to go over yoga and strength training. So yoga and I've been doing yoga for past couple months now, and I feel like it's time to talk about how much yoga has benefited me in my strength training routine and what I do in the gym. So believe it or not, the Seattle Seahawks, the Super Bowl winning Seattle Seahawks, even though I hate them, their whole team does yoga from what I've heard. So their whole team does yoga and they're freakishly in freakishly good shape. So that's just one reason why yoga isn't just for girls. It's not just for women in like tight leggings or whatever people think about. Yoga is not easy, you guys, I promise. So if you want to start implementing yoga into your strength training routine, listen up. Now, this right here on the screen is my post on my blog. If you guys want to go read that, it's leanwithstyle.com/yoga and strength training, dashes in between each. But I think that yoga has really helped me a lot. I don't get many aches and pains anymore or anything like that. And I want to share with you what the benefits are and how I've implemented it into my own workout routine. So a couple months ago, this is my Instagram, as you can see. I was trying to do headstands, and it didn't really work out so well. I couldn't do it right. So that was a while ago, and then a couple weeks after that, I could almost do one. So this was a couple weeks back. So I'm just showing you my progression of yoga. So I'm nowhere near a pro at all. My legs aren't even straight or anything like that. But I just wanted to show that because, I'm not a pro. So this is just my take on why I think yoga can help strength training. So before we move on to that, I want to talk about also that if you're not necessarily interested in gaining a lot of leg size, like you don't care about really squatting 500 pounds and you don't want huge thighs or anything like that. I don't. I just rather have athletic looking thighs, or athletic looking legs. I'd rather have that instead of huge big thighs. So a good thing that yoga also does, it helps you maintain your leg strength and size if you already have the size you want. So my legs, I used to do a lot of squats before my back injury, so I've had decent leg size, and so I've been able to maintain that without doing that many squats. I just do minimal leg work and then do some yoga for legs, and it helps me maintain and tone my legs how I like them. So that's another benefit, one of the many benefits of yoga with strength training. So I'm not going to go over every benefit that I've written down here on this post. I just want to go over what the main things that I've found. For example, improve your flexibility and prevent injury. This is one of the big ones, I think, in my honest opinion, because I used to not be able to touch my toes or not be able to do the bow pose progression, which I'll show you in a second. And I feel like now that I can do those things, it's helped a lot in my leg work and basically everything. Here, I'll show you real quick. So before yoga, when I first started yoga, I couldn't even reach my hands back to my feet because my back was all messed up. I couldn't do it. But now that I can do this pose, it makes everything else feel so much better. Like my back feels a lot better. If I ever have aches and pains in my back, I just do yoga. I do this pose. I do the back bridge. I do some downward facing dog. Anything really, yoga helps out with that. So that's one of the big ones. Believe it or not, yoga is really hard, especially if you're holding a pose for more than 5 to 10 seconds, especially a hard pose like this one. This is the reverse plank. This one, if you've ever done a tricep workout, do this pose right here, right after. I promise you, your triceps are going to burn super hard. But like holding a pose, like just being super still and concentrated on your body and making sure your body's moving, not moving, controlling your center of gravity, that has a lot to do with, it's just really hard. It builds your endurance, and that's one of the other things that's helped in the weight room, because if you don't have a lot of muscle endurance, you're not gonna be able to lift more reps with heavier weights. So that's another big thing to worry about, or to think about if you want to start doing yoga and strength training. Another great thing to do, if you haven't, or if you know the warrior poses, there's a whole bunch of them, but the main three, if you do the warrior poses, I'm not gonna do it right now, but if you do all the warrior poses like without stopping and on your leg, like your legs are gonna shake, you're gonna start breathing heavy. It's really hard. So like this is like another form of cardio that I do also. Like I would do high intensity interval training for 15 minutes and then finish off with a light yoga session, and that just ends the workout so beautifully. It's just amazing. And you've obviously heard yoga, it's stress relieving like no other. Like it just takes a lot of mental strength to be able to do yoga good. Not saying that I'm good at it, but in order to keep it posed and not move and not fall over or anything like that, it takes a lot of mental strength. And this it's also really stress relieving, especially I'd like to listen to instrumentals while doing it. So it's really helpful if you guys ever want to try yoga. I recommend picking up Power Yoga for Athletes. That's what I follow right now. That's a great way to get into it. I'll link it in the description below, but that's what I've been doing. So for me, what I do is I finish off, okay, so if I'm doing 5 days a week of working out, of lifting actual weights, 3 of those days I'll do yoga either after my workout or in the morning when I wake up. And this has helped tremendously me out a lot, not only increasing my activity, so doing another 20 to 30 minute yoga session increases my activity, my TVEE, so it increases how many calories I'm burning when I'm trying to lose weight, which I am right now. So that's one way you can do it. Another way you can do it is just replace cardio altogether and do yoga like 4 times a week. But you would have to do a harder yoga session to burn more calories, if that makes sense. But like I said, I get most of my workouts from Power Yoga for Athletes. Again, I'll leave that in the description below. They have a lot of like fat burning workouts that you can do. But yeah, I promise you, like from doing just yoga for a couple months, I've felt better. My joints feel better. I don't get many aches and pains, and that's really important, especially if you're lifting heavy in your strength training routine. So I highly recommend trying out yoga for strength training. Again, if you're brand new to yoga, a great place to start is Power Yoga for Athletes. It contains 100 different poses for athletes of all types. It goes over runners, hockey players, rugby, football, basketball, like all the best poses for all those athletes, along with workouts that just a normal person can do to lose fat also. So that's gonna be it for this video, you guys. If you like this video, leave a like and subscribe. And if you have any questions just comment below. If you want to see me fail at yoga sometimes, just follow me on Instagram at Chris_Pinedo. I'll leave that in the description below. You'll see me post me doing my yoga poses and failing, but I'm just trying to progress like everyone else. So thanks for watching this video, guys. I will see you guys on the next one.